Hello everyone! Let's learn how to learn the irregular verbs. What's the best way to memorize them and what's the quickest way to actually start using them?
As you know, there are a lot of irregular verbs. There are around 200 of them, but of course you will always start with the basic ones. We can see that there are about 40 here, even less than 40. So I will show you today how you can learn 50 irregular verbs, maybe in 2 weeks' time, but definitely in a few weeks. It depends on how much time you have, of course. And let's get started with the list of irregular verbs. One way, of course, is to actually create your list of all the irregular verbs that you know, or the ones that you have somewhere on the list. And then, of course, you can create some kind of cards. You can create little memory cards that you can play, flashcards that you can manipulate and play with. And this is going to be very useful, especially if you want to study, for example, during your break or while you're going to school, and in any similar way. So you can see that here I just marked differently the base form, the past, and the past participle. And then, of course, we are using some other nice tools at school, but now that we want to avoid using the paper, we need to find out the digital tool how to help them.
So the first step is going to be dividing irregular verbs into smaller groups,
where all three forms are the same, like cost, where the second and the third forms, so the past simple and the past participle, are the same, like sit, sat, sat. And the third group is where all three forms are different, like write, wrote, written. So within these three groups, there are subgroups. So what we want, we don't want to learn all of these verbs at once. We want to divide them like this: eat, ate, eaten, fall, fell, fallen. So for example, the ones that end in en. And they are of course different from the ones that are like blow, blew, blown, grow, grew, grown. So what's the best way to do it? Perhaps you do have your own idea of how to learn them. The best way is to pronounce them out loud so that you can actually hear yourself talking and speaking, saying them. So this is the best way to keep on repeating, but I will show you now.
and I will give you the link to this study set, to the folder of this study set in Quizlet, in the description below, so you can access it. So there are 50 irregular verbs here. These are the most common ones. And then, of course, you can create your own study sets. Later on, you can duplicate these and add some more verbs once you start learning the other ones. So you can see here that I've divided them into groups, all three the same. So this is that first group. So the past participle and the past are the same. And there are 1 and 2 of these here. And then we have all three different. I have 4 subgroups of all three different. So let's see how we're gonna study this. So if I click on this study set, I have a lot of different options here. So we usually study with the flashcards.
Catch.
Yes. So what's the most important thing here is that you can see the options and you turn on the audio. Of course, you can choose to answer with the term or the definition. This is going to vary depending on you. So catch, and then you have to say caught, caught.
Caught.
When you click on the card,
Catch. Caught.
the next one. Okay, that was the last one.
Think.
Think,
Thought.
thought.
Think. Thought.
See, click card to see the term.
Teach. Taught. Teach. Taught.
Okay, and then if you don't know this, you can start it so that you can study it later on.
Buy. Bought.
So what I usually do is I turn on the play. I can also
Buy.
and I can play. So what's going on now is
but,
it's going to
fight,
fight, fought.
fought,
So you have to say it before
teach,
it shows it to you. Teach.
taught,
You have to be quicker.
think,
Think, thought.
thought, catch,
Catch, caught.
caught,
Okay.
bring,
Bring, brought.
brought,
Okay. So this is how you can
think,
study maybe while brushing your teeth, or if you're just kind of hanging out at home, you can just let this play so that you can listen to how to pronounce these. And then when you feel ready, you can start learning.
thought,
So here I'm going to have to type maybe teach. I don't know. Answer.
thought, think,
You see, you said teach, and then this is the correct one is think. All right. So this is how they can correct you.
brought,
What is important here in this learn option is that you can also choose, for example, to only do the multiple choice, which would be good at the beginning. And maybe we want to answer with the definition and not the term.
fight,
Okay, so
catch,
So now I have
fight,
fought.
think,
Taught, maybe.
think, thought,
You see? So now it corrected me. It's not taught, it's if I want to hear this.
thought,
All right. So then there's the writing.
taught,
I need to now write teach.
but,
Okay. The same thing. Spelling is similar. You need to click here to start the audio. So there's taught. So what do I have to type?
teach,
Maybe like this. And then enter.
teach, teach, teach,
And now I have to do it again.
fight,
You see? So this is the spelling. So you need to
fight,
spell the word that you hear. The last one is the test. And now in the test, of course, there is the options. What do you need? Do you want the written, or do you just want the matching, multiple choice? Let's say these two, and you can even choose how many questions. I want to show the images or not, maybe, to make it a little bit more difficult. Answer with the term, not with the definition, as you like, right? Try many different things. So teach is B, catch is C, and buy is A. So now this is easy because I can see the images, right? If I didn't have the images, let's do something. Okay, maybe fight, maybe teach, maybe. Okay, this is easy. All right, let's see. Check answers. Oh no, I don't have everything correct. Oh yes, it's the teach. Not teach. Think. Yes. Okay. All right. So you see, but it's easy because I have the photos, the images. If I didn't have the images, it would be difficult. You can of course print this test out and test yourself on paper as you like. There are also some other options. There is the option of 2 games. Match. So now I'm going to match by, brought, no, by, here is by, fought, no, fight, catch, bring, yes, and think, yes. Okay, so you see, this is the matching, and the gravity is a little bit difficult. In the gravity, you really need to spell. Live is when you want to host live session with somebody. You need at least 2 players for live session. So what is the gravity? Okay, let's take it easy. Answer with definition or with the term? I don't know. Let's go. Watch for the asteroids. Okay, so, oh no, this is too quick. No, I don't know this. Maybe it's gonna be better. Press escape to skip. Restart. Okay, I want to choose the other one, not with the term, but with the to answer with the definition. Okay. All right. Easy. Not with the definition, but with the term. Okay, let's go. All right. So now it's gonna be easier. Okay. No, it's wrong. Okay. Like that. All right. So before the asteroid falls down, for example, feed them. Okay, so this is still not good. As soon as I enter the correct answer, the asteroid disappears. All right, so now fight, fought. So I have to really, and then, okay. So this game is a little bit more difficult. I hope this was useful. I hope you're gonna start learning the irregular verbs the smart way, and that you're gonna learn how to spell and write and pronounce them.
See you at school, see you in the corridors, and tell me in the comments what you would like me to explain to you next. Bye!